Bison came packs, written by Mike Stark. Focus question: how will the number of bison change over time? What's will change? Great beasts. Bison are the biggest animals in North America. They weigh up to 2,000 pounds, 907 kilograms, almost half as much as a car. They can run 35 miles, 56 kilometers per hour. Although they are big, fast, and strong, bison most went extinct. People near wipe them out by hunting too many. People change their ways just in time. They start the big hunts and protect land where bison live. Bison bound back. Today there are about 500,000 bison in North America. If you visit a place such as Yellowstone National Park, you can see them for yourself. Bison or buffaloes, North America's settlers often call the shaggy beast buffaloes. Many people still do, but they're wrong. In fact, buffaloes are a different animal from bisons. Buffalo lives in Africa and Asia and have no hump. Their heads are smaller too. Millions turn to thousands. Once there was around 30 million bison in North America. They live in large herds, mostly on the Great Plains. They were an important animals for many Native American people. Not only did bison provide food, but their hides were used for clothing and shelter. Native Americans also make bison bones into tools. They used all parts of bison. For many years, Native Americans lived along with bisons. They hunted what they needed but way less enough for her to stay big. As settlers moved into the western United States in 18,000s, more bison were hunted. Bisons were often killed or swallowed on their hide with their sword. As railroads speed across the West, there was more hunter. Sometimes thousands of bison were killed a single day. The U.S. government also killed the bisons as a way to drain Native Americans of the land. Sadly, by 1889, there were only about 1,000 bison left. Need help. For years, few people did anything about the bison killing. Some bison were sent to zoos and ranches to protect them. Over time, laws were passed to protect bison in their other places. Yellowstone National Park, formed in 1872, became a safe place for bison. People could not hunt them there. In the early 1900s, people shipped bison from East Coast zoos back out in rest. In 1913s, 14 were brought by train from New York to White Cave National Park in South Dakota. Several hundred white bison live in the land today. In 1916, there were just 23 bison in Yellowstone, but three shipped more there too. The bison have plenty of room to roam, and soon their number began to grow. Today, there are several thousand bison in Yellowstone. People in other places also have bison bounce back. Bison live today on ranch, on the National Bison Range in Montana, and others government land. A shocking tale of Sparky. How types are bisons. One summer, a big male bison in Lower was struck by lightning. It sprang a patch on his back, but he survived. After his watch, biology decided he was so special that he needed a game. Of course, they called him Sparky. Wonderful sight. Like thousands of other wild animals, bison most went extinct. There will be probably never as be many bison as there once there, but at least they still exist. What's that sound? Want to know how the bison is feeling? If its tail is hanging loosely, it's calm. If the tail is straight up, pay attention. It may mean it's about to charge. Bison move fast, so you show the way watch them from the distance. Today, bison are easy to spot at the glacier Yellowstone. They love to roll around in dirt. Sometimes one lets out a great loud snort. They swim across rivers and run across the land, wild and free. It's a wonderful sight to see. Glossary: Bison, cow-like animals with shaggy head, short horns, and humpbacks. Exist, to be, to live. Exist, no larger and stand completely white out. Hike, skin of animals. Roam, to travel on months around with a special fan. Shelter, a structure or other place that gives protection from bad weather or danger. Connection, writing and art. Using a word bison to write a classic poem with animals used fact from the book to help write your poem.